Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly forecast. All right. Teacher. Mhm. You're in a situation right now where you need to learn a lesson. But the thing here is you're still pretending that it's not a lesson to learn or that you've already learned your lesson, yet you feel stuck. Okay. There will be a change of status. It could be a financial status, could be career, could be, something about your relationship. There will be an increase, and um it's going to be more of a positive change. You're going to be reaching up a milestone. Yeah. Okay, so once you've already reached up that certain point of life, like where you feel like, oh my god, that like this is where I really wanted to be. You will be attracting different types of people. Now the lesson that's being shown to you here is that you have to maybe use your sense of discernment, that not all people who comes to you when you're shining are actually real or true, or that they really adore you or something like that. you know Moths are very attracted to light, but when the light is gone, then they're also gone too. And that is the type of the people that you're attracting. You have to learn, and you have to see which ones are really good, which ones are really worth it, which ones are just like definitely they just, you just need to discard them. So it has been a while since you received a recognition from other people, or since you received a recognition for whatever it is that you do. You're good, you're great. People knows that you're an expert in your area. But when it comes to probably friends, relatives, or other personal connections, this is where you feel like everything just becomes so superficial. It's like you're in a styrofoam world. Okay. You're also having some dark thoughts. You already know about this. And this is also what I'm trying to say, that there is a lesson that you're trying to deny, that it's something that you need to learn. You feel like, people just adore me. People just want me, you know? Yeah. When you're actually like maybe you're really successful, you're already on top, and people can see you shine through. I mean, you're only going to be getting their attention while you still have the light, but when it's gone, but yeah. And I'm picking up humility, okay, or being humble, like being smart, that even if other people will be like inviting you, wants you to be a part of their group or friends or society or something like that, don't be afraid to turn it down, you know. See, look at this, new supportive connections. All right, you're gonna be gaining new friends. Okay, new people probably that will be surrounding you, but not all of them are worthy of your energy. Like what I said, people will only see you, adore you, and notice you while you're shining. But what if that shine is already gone? You know? So the honoring path and optimism. So you feel like, oh, like it's not gonna end. Okay. Stuck energy, courage, back and forth. There is a brand new path that you are gonna be taking soon, but you are choosing not to move because you feel like, what if this path is not for me? What if this path will be changing everything? What if I lose everything? What if I lose my friends? So you've been going back and forth with it. There is a travel that you have to make. There is another journey. All right. intuition, and manifestation. You have manifested and created these changes in your life. And now, like you need to continue with the journey, not because that you are being succumbed with fear or you are submitting into paranoia and darkness and dark thoughts and stuff. You're just going to stay in one corner just for you to feel safe. Time changes everything. All right. And time can also erase the things that you have right now. So, whether you like it or not, there is a journey that you have to continue. So, let's see. The bear brings joy and strength, but envy too if close to you. You have a companion that you can rely upon, but you don't really have to let them get too close to you. Um, they want to be needed and they love to feel needed. But once they can see that you do have more advantage than them, let's say, for example, that you're stronger than them, they could also ruin you. So it's much better for you to keep that person, situation, or relationship at bay. So you have a guilt that's been eating away at you. Okay, probably that you said something right behind someone's back, and you're afraid that person will find out whatever it is that you have said. The lily, a flowering of your working life. The clouds, doubt and confusion, look for the light. Wow, a ring. And okay. Some of you, if you're already in a relationship, this is what's been eating away at you. You met someone, or you have feelings for someone, you're dealing with somebody from the past, okay, or you're dealing with someone new, that even though you're already in a relationship, you can't help not to have feelings, or you can't help not to flirt out of insecurity. People who cheat are actually insecure people, you know? And it seems like the person that you got here that you've been keeping from your person is actually someone is very sassy, maybe, like really hot and hunky or something like that. Like they have more advantage than your person. Some of you are talking to some of your friends and relaying your private stuff, your private life, and other details and problems to your friends and other people. And when they give you, like when they give you some advices, it's something that actually affected your, or that it's something that actually affects your entire, and you feel so guilty about this because your person is trying so hard to keep their distance from other people because that is, probably what you have discussed in the past. But you are breaking your pact. So let's take a look. You're walking away, you're leaving. If you are actually, let's say, for example, okay, if you are having an affair or involved with another person despite of you having a family of your own, think long and hard about this. There might be something that's going to happen that you will just regret big time later on. So don't do it, especially if you're always thinking of, like when you have someone, there will always be comparison. There will always be something that you feel like, oh, my person is so like this, I wish You're more like this. I wish you're more like that. No? So expect that there will be someone's going to be making a grand exit or grand entrance. All right. Some of you are already walking away from a third party situation. Some of you are walking away from your person to be with a third party. Some of you are just walking away from a temptation. It's up to you. Okay. Some of you actually have a better judgment that even if you will try to choose an affair, okay, to make a stand for it, it's not really bound to last. Not unless that it's something that you feel like, like it's really meant to be. But mhm, as far as balancing, I feel like right before you probably leave your person, try to remember why in the first place you decided before to marry off this person and share your life with them. I'm pretty sure it's not just about the kids. Okay, because if it's only for the kids, you can just like give them a support and still be free. So I'm pretty sure that there is some emotional bondings, some soul connections that you once felt with your person. It only happens that you grew apart instead of growing together. So try to remember that because this person, for those of you who wants to choose a third party, you are wasting those years of foundation over, like a very short and temporary thing. Okay, how you started is how you're going to be ending. Now, to those of you who's like, who's going to try and make it up to your partner, rebuild your foundation, ask yourself before going back to the path again. How did you ended up in this road or how did you ended up in this situation in the first place? What are the things that you need to resolve first before rebuilding those old bricks? Because sometimes when people gets too familiar, gets too comfortable, gets too confident, the constant reassurance and security and stuff, it leads to abuse and it leads to being so confined and very complacent and say, "Oh, my person will always be there. My person loves me so much." But sometimes a person can just simply flip and change. All right? So you need to balance. Some of you are also going to be going on a travel and you're going to be using this more of an opportunity either to walk away, move away, spend some time for yourself, or think long and hard about the things that you really wanted to do. You will be successful because I feel like majority, okay, some of you will be choosing to be with your real family, but you're not going to be saying anything to your person. Definitely. You're not going to be admitting, "I'm sorry, I've had an affair." Okay? So, singles, it seems like if there is someone who's been treating you like an option, you are not ready to walk away. It's like you're going through a period of an awakening and you're going through a period of self-love, self-importance, and self-respect. Probably that this is the thing that that person wouldn't really even understand, but they're going to try. But you know what you're going to do? More of a decision for yourself is a very big, brave step. Okay? So don't be afraid for that. All right. So All right, when it comes to your workplace, you're so worried. But you know what? There is someone that's been lying to you. This is the reason why you're so stuck. Probably this is also the reason why either your finances, investments, or projects are not really moving and going along well. It's because that you're dealing with a liar and a traitor. You're gonna find out that someone's been sabotaging you. Somebody's very close to you has been like preventing you from growing, stopping you, delaying you, blocking you. So when you finally realize this, you are the one who will be opening up that door and create an opportunity for yourself. You're going to be hurt because, you feel like, oh my God, this person has been my mentor. Okay. This person has been my mentor. And it seems like, it's like you're my second father or mother already. And, like you're just going to get hurt with the realization that, oh my God, after all this time, it is you. So, all right. So, upon you making an exit to wherever you are, probably it's a department, company, position, I don't know, whatever it is, you are going to be much more successful. It will be hard. Probably you do have a lot of friends, you made a lot of friends, wherever you are, but look more into the stability of a situation, your career and your finances. There's no growth. Probably that they offered this in the past, but I don't really feel like it's something that becomes a constant or consistent. Probably they only gave it to you once or twice. That's it. If you will move, things are going to be changing even better and even bigger. Don't feel so sad, that the place where you really worked so hard for because you thought that this is going to be, something that will be taking you probably to fame or popularity or success, super success. You feel like you've built so much in a place where you're in right now, but it all failed. It's not. Treat it as a training ground. Okay, treat it as something like you only need to be sharpened and to learn a lot is when it comes to having a lot of experiences. But whatever awaits you in the next move, all right, in the next company position or whatever it is that, just give me a second. I'm so sorry. My cat is just like whining so much and it's been distracting me. So, yeah, so the next move will be much more feasible, even though you've been struggling, you know. Either you're struggling or you have struggled in the past, but now you're about to make a big brand new beginning. All right? I know that most of the cancers are not really that fortunate to have such a great career for the past few months. It also depends on your Chinese sign. But this reading are for those cancers that's been like going through a lot of rough patches when it comes to their finances and career. Probably it's always a hit and miss, if you're into business, or probably that it's always like, you know, it's like go and burn. You're going to be signing a contract, then later on the client will just cancel or the partnership will just be canceled. So some cancers are going through that. Okay. Now let's see. Singles. Singles, your life is actually going through the motion. Especially if you've been dating somebody who's very disappointing. Probably, this person's just like, they lifted you up so high and gave you all these hopes and dreams and whatever. And like, and all of a sudden they change. They cut off the communications. Sometimes they ghost you. Sometimes they don't even, reply to your messages, or sometimes it takes time for them to take your calls or something like that. Like all these red flags. If you're already dating somebody, you feel like it's just like an indication that they are not really that seriously committed to this, or that they are someone else. So you're going to be moving away, moving on, like swallowing the bitter truth to yourself and say, you know what? I don't deserve this. I'm just going to move on. Now, when you finally move on and give up this heavy situation, probably a burdening situation, that's a time that you are going to be meeting around, when are going to be, this is going to be like around summer. I feel like it will be sometime around August. You'll be traveling within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. While you're traveling, it will be Wednesday. Someone who's an Aries or an Aquarius. Wow. Moon in Scorpio. Okay, could be somebody's also Scorpio. Um, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. If you love dancing, if you love music, there's something that you're gonna be jiving, or there's something that you're gonna be joining together, and you feel like, wow, I also love that. Like you're gonna find a lot of mutual stuff and our common interests that will be, that will just make you be drawn to each other. But let it be a lesson to learn, that get to know someone before saying you're a very, like lovely person and to think I'm falling in love with you. Okay. Because cancers are very smart people. They're very intuitive. But when it comes to love, they always make the wrong judgment. Okay. They're also good. They're, like, they're also one of the water signs that makes a whole lot of money, like a very good money. And it doesn't matter whether they're going to be starting it from a nickel or penny or just a dollar. Okay. And when they are actually in a relationship, they are very reliable people, or they're very reliable partners. Not unless that you're going to show them that the adventure and the excitement is over. Okay. So when you're with a Cancer, you need to keep on staring their interest, their excitement. They also love treasure hunting. So maybe try to become Indiana Jones. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Before I do the couples reading, um what is this connection for? I like you, you're gonna be liking each other, self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal and shadow work. Ooh, wedding rings. Healing her. Okay, so this person is the one who'll be healing you. You're gonna be healing, probably healing each other. There's a possibility, that this whole relationship soon will end up in marriage. Look at this. I'm just really happy and excited to show this to you. Okay. Um, and pull out another card. Seduction. You're also going to be very compatible sexually. Yeah. Exciting, eh? Cancers, they love, like discovering new things. They're a natural enthusiast. So do not let the adventure, do not let the discoveries, excitement stop. Okay. Sometimes when you're already in a relationship, you feel like, oh, I'm too lazy to do this. Oh, I just wanted to get some rest. Okay. No. Cancers love to sleep, but when it comes to searching for an adventure or doing something, oh, they're so giddy. Okay. They're ready to defy sleep. Okay. So you want to make it long lasting and you really like long lasting with them and let make them stick around with you, you need to be exciting. Capricorns are actually, I can't say perfect, because they make mature decisions. They go the distance when it comes to, companionship, a relationship, marriage, children, family, and stuff. But most of the time, Capricorns are stick in the mud. They always stick to whatever that is already practiced, already traditional, already routinely, already proven. But the cancers are like, no, let's try this. No, let's, like maybe it's like this, maybe it's like that. You haven't seen it, so let's just try. Sometimes it's a risk that they take, but it always leads into new opportunities. And cancers are very intuitive, you know. They're very sharp. And when you are with a cancer, they're going to be they're going to be very supportive of you. And they're not going to, they're ready to sacrifice and do whatever it takes just to make their partners happy and just to give them the world that they have promised. Cancers do deliver. But like what I said, do not let the adventure and excitement stops. Oh, sorry. Do not let the adventure, the discovery, and whatever it is, keep on making it exciting for them. Don't let it stop. Okay. So, all right. So, Cancer couples, it seems like there is a foundation that you started in the past, probably a business, probably it's your relationship, whether you're already married or not. And I feel like you're definitely walking towards a big success. Okay. Do not rush into anything. Probably that if there is a big decision or a big purchase or big money that's involved, take a few steps back, think long and hard again. All right. If there is something that you need to probably walk away from so that there will be like a new space for the energy that's going to be coming in, just do it. Okay. Eventually, whatever this is that you have started in the past, it will be leading to a much bigger and series of success. But if you're gonna be losing balance, either you or your person, you might just ended up in the wrong path. So do take care to keep on track, keep on looking for each other, and do not get sidetracked or do not get distracted. Because when you are shining, when your light is like really, really bright, you are going to be attracting different types of energies. All right. So I don't see any problem when it comes to your relationships. I don't see any problem when it comes to, you know, when it comes to reaching to the top and your kids and stuff. I feel like things are just going to continuously become so consistent, continuously progressing and growing. And I feel like this will just make you even stronger. But like what I said, when there is a very big decision that you have to make, do not rush into it. Take a few steps back, maybe ask for I don't know, maybe a second opinion, maybe ask for, for their insights. Always look for a neutral person, or it could be views or opinions, so that you won't make a mistake. All right. You're a big risk taker. You're not really afraid of that. That's why, you love adventure. But sometimes when you take the risk or when you do something that's very risky, you can no longer turn back time. Okay. But if that's business, I'm telling you, you're going to be reaching for. Be careful of lung related issues, bronchopneumonia. Some of you, you're going to be spending a lot of time outdoors, traveling, drinking. You know, the drinking is something that needs to slow down. Some of you, if you've been partying, I don't know, maybe hang out at the bars with other people. Also, be careful when somebody drugs or spikes your drink. You might start feeling so sluggish and lethargic for the next few days. It's good if you're going to be safe in your place or if you're just going to be in your house. But what if you're going to wake up in another place? Be conscious of your surroundings. Migraine, ovarian related issues. I'm picking up something about your bone. Also, you might have some occasional nose bleeding, severe migraine, nausea, blackouts. You feel like the world is spinning. Blood related issues. All right. I feel like you're too low blooded, not high blood. It's low blood. And I feel like for those of you who's been practicing, like, like having sex with strangers here and there, be careful as well of getting something that will be very, very hard to remove. Do not go for any dermatological surgery, especially if it's not really that necessary. It's not going to go well. Breast augmentations might not really get you might not get the result that you want as well. Teeth reconstruction, yes, go for that. You might also need to go and check out for bone marrow testing. Okay. And there is a certain lifestyle or could be eating lifestyle, that you need to change. Some of you, because you're too busy making money, you're too busy working, you're just going to sit in your desk, grab anything that you can eat, even if it's like junk food or chips or whatever it is, even if it's not yet health, even if it's not really that healthy. Little did you know, you're already having a lot of you know um issues with your organs. Number one, your pancreas, your liver, your gallbladder. So some of you are like really holding your pee for a very long period of time. You might have a problem with your bladder and stone in your kidney in your sorry, stones in your kidney. Yeah. All right. So be careful. So anyway, if you want to do a pre-recorded video reading, you can or do a live phone call. You can just simply go to my website. It's sophiaangel.net. All right. And if you want to have a mini card pull every week, you may ask 2 questions or 1 question a week, except for the basic members. Okay. It's all available in my Patreon, and you can find the link down there below. If you want to get in touch with me, it's easier if you will just chat with me through my Instagram, not through my email. I'm getting a lot of people who's been asking me if I received their email, and I said no. I don't know what's wrong with my email again. I don't know what's wrong with my email actually, but it's been going on for years now. Anyway, if you want to talk to me, it's easier if you would just reach out to me through my Instagram. All right? Blessings to you. Have a great month of June.